Hey guys, it's Kendra. Today I'm doing my pregnancy update for you from weeks 23 and 24, which is, I know I say this every time now, but it's crazy to be that far. So I'm 6 months now, which 6 months seems so substantial when people ask how many months along are you, and just to say 6 sounds like, I don't know. I feel like, I always say this, it's kind of going, like, if I think about it, it's gone by kind of slow, but then at the same time, I have less than 3 months left. I basically have like 2.5 months left. Since it's twins, it can be my delivery date. I'll get into that in the video, but yeah, we'll talk about it later. So today's video is going to be symptoms, like how I've been feeling, like always. I had one doctor's appointment with a specialist, so we'll talk about that. And then I'll show you a few things that I purchased. I got some clothes from Old Navy that were so inexpensive. They were on our registry and I saw they were on sale for $4 each. Like all the stuff was $4, so I just bought it. But I'll show you that. And yeah, I hope you guys all enjoy this. So let's get started. So as far as these past 2 weeks, the main thing that I've been noticing is I feel it a lot more every day in my body. So at the end of the day, I mean, during the day, sometimes my back will hurt if I'm sitting on the couch. Like sitting on the couch just is really uncomfortable, but it's more towards the end of the day where I really feel it in my lower back. So if I'm laying on the couch, I have to like sit up every now and then, sit on the edge of the couch and kind of stretch around a little bit, because something about the position when you're just sitting on the couch like really, really hurts my back. So that's kind of just been happening. The other thing is it's just very uncomfortable at night when I'm sleeping. It's really hard to sleep already. So I have the Woombie, I don't know what it's called, that pillow that goes around like a C shape. And I don't really like it that much. I don't know, a lot of you guys said you really like it, but for me, it's kind of a nuisance. And one of the reasons why I got it is because I always end up sleeping on my back. I'm a back sleeper. And so I thought that would help me, but it really hasn't. I'd find a way to end up on my back, which is fine. But yeah, I don't know. I use that like every now and then. Since I've been pretty sore at night, like my shoulders and everything, sleeping on my back just feels so much better, because if I'm sleeping on my side, I feel like my shoulders are just crunching in and it makes it hurt. So what I'll try to do is put my pillows at an angle and then be on my back, but kind of to the side. And that was helping my shoulders a lot, because my shoulders were like dead. They hurt so bad. I ended up having to get a prenatal massage because I woke up one day and my neck and shoulder pain was so bad that I just couldn't function during the day. So that definitely helped. And then I started doing prenatal yoga, which has helped a lot. I don't know why I haven't been doing it earlier. I did in the very beginning when I was pregnant. Kind of stopped because I was just sick all the time. And then now I started it back up because I've just been so sore everywhere that I needed something. And a lot of you guys said to try it out, and I'm so glad I did. I don't know why. I don't know. I love yoga, but it's helped a lot. I just go on YouTube and search prenatal yoga, and I like to find ones for leg toning and helping stretching out your back, because that's my main thing. My leg, I'm getting the weight in my thighs, and it's not fun to see. And my face now, like, oh my god, my chin. I have to like contour my face more. But that's definitely helped, especially with sleep. So yeah, but in the middle of the night I wake up. I still wake up. Ever since I got pregnant, I've been waking up every 3 hours at least to go to the bathroom. At first it was just because of hormones. I had so many hormones with twins. You know, you have double the hormones. So I was getting up so frequently to go to the bathroom. And now it's more pressure that's making me go to the bathroom. So just this whole pregnancy has been like nonstop going to the bathroom in the middle of the night, like every couple hours. Like before I'd wake up, go to the bathroom, and I'd be so out of it, I'd fall right back asleep. But now I feel like when I wake up, I'm wide awake, partially probably because I'm kind of sore, so I just want to get up. Because like laying on my back, it makes it feel worse. Standing helps a lot. So I always check my phone and I'm like, oh my God, it's only 1 a.m. What in the world? Like, I'm just wide awake. So whenever I look at my phone and it's 6, I get so excited. I'm like, oh, okay, I can finally like start to wake up. So that's kind of frustrating, but I honestly think it's fine just because it's kind of like I'm preparing myself for when the babies arrive, and I'm already used to getting up every 2 to 3 hours. So that's what's going to be happening then. So it's kind of like, great, I'm already used to it. I do get heartburn during the day more often. It was more at night, and now it's kind of around lunchtime that I get it. So I usually take a Zantac 75 around the afternoon time, only if I feel it though. I don't take it every day. I just kind of, if I feel it coming on, I'll take one. And then sometimes I'll take another one at night if I need to, but I don't take it if I don't need to, if it's just not necessary. And still taking my vitamins like normal. I'm doubling up since I have twins. And then I take calcium in the middle of the day. And still supposed to be taking my protein shakes. I just forget all the time, and I never want to because they just don't sound good to me anymore. But yeah, my doctor still said to be taking the protein shakes, which I just use like the muscle milk. And I used to put it in a smoothie, and I do bananas and all that stuff, but now I just put it in a shaker with some almond or coconut milk and just chug it so I can just kind of be done with it. So I need to start doing that during the middle of the day, because by nighttime I'm not wanting to do a protein shake. The other thing that I want to talk about is food, because I up until, let's see, so I was sick for a long time, like 4 solid months I was sick. And that was the time where I really needed to be gaining the weight, because the book that I have been reading, What to Expect with Multiples, recommended to gain 20 pounds by 20 weeks. And I thought that was so high at first, and now I know why, and it's because after you get to 20 weeks, it's hard to eat as much because you're getting so big that you're full. And I really am not hungry. Like I did have, like, there's been spurts where I get like a pretty big appetite. Honestly, the first month of being pregnant was when my appetite was crazy high, but now I have a normal appetite. I feel like I eat the normal amount that I used to. A little bit more in the morning though. Like, I'll have breakfast and then I'll eat again in 2 hours. So I do eat a little more, but it's not as much as I was a couple weeks ago, because I hit that mark of gaining 20 pounds. I've gained, I think, like a little over 25 pounds right now. So, it's just hard to like eat a ton now because I just get really, really full, especially at night. As far as cravings go, I haven't had any other cravings except for chai. Oh my gosh, everything chai sounds so good to me. I hadn't had caffeine in, I think, the first 5 months of being pregnant. I didn't have any caffeine. I didn't want it. I was not craved like coffee. The smell of coffee just made me sick. But now chai just all of a sudden sounded so good because it started getting a little cooler. Well, not now, it's like 95. But we had a little spurt of rain and cold mornings, so chai just sounded so great for fall time. So I was getting chai tea lattes every now and then. Like, I've had maybe a total of 5, not a ton. I think I mentioned that in my last video. But that's the only thing that like really sounds good. And sweets sound a lot better now. Before, I wasn't wanting any sugar, which I kind of miss because it was nice not wanting sugar. Now, like, ice cream sounding good, just candy, like, sweets sound a lot better to me now. So I wish they didn't, because I don't want to be eating sweets. But I take my glucose test, I think next week. I have that at my normal doctor. I had a doctor's appointment last Thursday, and well, this video will be backwards because I'm a couple days late to post this, but with my specialist, and everything was great. It was the best appointment that I've had so far. Not that any appointments weren't good, but a lot of them up to this point, he was kind of talking about all the risks that can happen, and they all made me a little nervous, you know, but this appointment just went so smoothly. He measured them, and they were 1 pound 9 ounces and 1 pound 6 ounces, which has been pretty similar this entire pregnancy. One has been a little bit bigger, but nothing huge, and it's been consistent the entire time, so it's nothing to worry about. And that well, obviously they're bigger now because that was a whole week ago, but I was looking up the size, like the average baby size, and it was smaller than that. So I feel really happy that they're bigger than a normal just singleton baby, and they're twins because twins usually run smaller. So I'm really happy about that. I think honestly it's a lot to do with genetics because my whole family and Andrew's family, we were all big babies. I was 8'5", which is not small for a girl. So I think that has something to do with it. And I don't know, I think maybe like gaining all that weight early on did really help, because that was something I was like really trying hard to do, was eat so many calories, and I think it's paying off. Yeah, he was saying like no signs of the TTTC, the twin to twin transfusion. Wait, what is it? TTTS? Yeah. Which is when one baby's growing too quickly and the other one is not getting enough nutrients. So far none of that, which is great. And it was great to see them moving around. They've shifted a lot in my stomach. I'll show you right now. My stomach is getting so big, nothing fits. So before it was a baby A and baby B, and now they've moved like this. So they're kind of laying horizontally. They're both breech. So one has her feet down, her head's up here, and the other one's feet are right here and her head is right here. So I get like over here, I feel a lot of kicking because I get arms and feet that just kind of, I don't know, I just feel it all right there a lot. And the other day I felt so much movement. I always feel them at the same time of day every day, which is so weird. I mean, I guess they're just on their like sleep schedule, but around, like whenever I'm sitting down at my desk getting like emails done, I always feel them move, and I always try to film it and they stop moving. And then around 6 o'clock, I always feel the move too. And last night, right, the one up here was just like rolling, and my stomach was like rippling. It was so cool. I just stare at my stomach whenever I feel it because it's so cool to see. And now when I don't feel them, I'm like, hello, wake up, let me see you move. But I have noticed like when I say something, like if I'm just like watching TV and I kind of feel one move and then she'll stop, I'll start talking and then she'll move again. Or if I place my hand there and like a little pressure, I'll feel one of them kick. So it's really, really cool. I'm really wide now. I'm definitely growing, like, I'm not just shooting straight out. I'm definitely getting wider. And yeah, I just all of a sudden feel so big. Every time I see somebody now that knows me, is just like, oh my gosh, you're so big. But then when I see strangers, if I'm out shopping or something and they find out I'm having twins, they're like, oh, you're so little for having twins. So it's like the people who know me think I'm humongous. I haven't had any stretch marks yet. I don't know if maybe since I'm growing kind of wider, that's gonna help with that. I still am putting my lotions on. I use one by Shea Moisture. It's the Mommy body lotion. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested. I've kind of been switching off between them. Like once I use one up, I'll use another type. I'm not really picky with what I'm using on my skin, but that one hasn't irritated me at all. I mentioned in my last video I had all those little like red bumps. I think that was because I shaved my stomach, and I think it just got irritated and I got maybe like ingrown hairs, because a lot of those are gone now. A lot of you guys were asking if they itched. It didn't itch at all. It was just like, I think it was just irritation. So that's gone. Let me show you my stomach. I'm just gonna show you from the outside since I have a dress on, but it's definitely getting big. So there it is. You can see it's like, it kind of like sticks out wide, but yeah, nothing fits now. I wear sweats a lot. I'm glad that it's getting a little colder so I can wear like long sweaters, which is nice, but yep, there it is. I also am still getting the Braxton Hicks contractions, and I feel them especially when I have to go to the bathroom. Like all of a sudden I'll have to go to the bathroom really, really bad and everything will just tighten up. So that's what I've been feeling. But the doctor, when I mentioned that, because I've never felt that before, so it's just like kind of strange to me, and he wasn't even worried about that at all. He's like, oh yeah, that's normal, and he's just like, any bleeding or spotting? I said no, and that's kind of the only thing he really cared about, so that was good. Okay, so I got these little pacifier clips. These are from the Delightful Company. I'll link all of this stuff below if I can find everything. So I thought those were really cute. They're just like, I love the braided pacifier clips. Not that I'm going to be using these for some time, but I mean, that's okay. So I got the pink and purple, and then this is like a pink, purple, and gold braided one. So those I got. And then let me show you this, which is so adorable. I found this at Marshall's. So we're getting most of our furniture now. Most of our furniture is in the nursery. We're waiting on one crib. We have one of the cribs up, and it looks so cute. I just look in their nursery every day, and it looks so precious. So now I started getting little like trinkets and things. I found this. It was $4.99. It says owl. I will always love you, with a little owl on top. And I put their little bows in there. So this I have in the closet. I have a little dresser in there, so I have this on top of there. That was just really sweet. And then let me show you these clothes that I got. They were super, super cheap. Okay, these two were 3 to 6 months. They are these striped leggings, and they have the little ruffles on the butt. I love stripes so much, and I had no leggings really. I mean, I have a couple, but not a ton. So got those, $4 each. And then I loved these too. I just want all of them so much, like every color. They're these waffle knit leggings. Again, all of this stuff, each thing was $4. So I got like the ivory shade and then this burgundy color. And these I got in the 0 to 3 months. So I figured I could just plop those over a onesie. And then I got a bunch of these onesies. So this one, and these are all, yeah, 0 to 3 months. The long sleeve ones with the buttons on the bottom. And I like those with those leggings. I got a pink one, kind of like the little eyelet details. A purple one. They're just so soft and cute. And this florally print gray one, which I really like too. There's so many. It's just so easy to buy. First of all, little baby clothes, but girl clothes especially. And when they're $4, I'm just like add to the cart. So it was hard to resist. Like I told myself, I'm like, I'm not gonna spend more than $40. And I think I spent like $40. So pretty good deal for all that stuff. Make sure you guys are following me on my other social media, like Instagram, Snapchat. I'll just put them over here. Instagram is with Kendra, Snapchat's Kendra Atkins, because I post little sneak peeks of things. As I get things, I post them on there quickly, so you can see things a lot faster on my social handles as opposed to on my channel. It just has seemed like that kind of recently. So that's it for today's update. I hope you guys all enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.